up. Come on. I know it's still summertime. All right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning. It is July 22nd, 2015. July 22nd. Isn't that hard to believe?
Yeah.
Hard to believe. The summer is already 1 month old. Yeah. 1 month into the summer. Wow, it goes fast, doesn't it? Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
Good morning. And today is the first day that the lights start getting shorter, right? The 22nd?
That would be the first. No, that was a month ago. It's the longest. 1 month ago was the longest day of the year, which means that the next day is the first day it starts to get shorter.
Oh, okay,
right?
Okay. I thought it was yesterday was the longest day of the year. I'm sorry.
No, last month.
Made a mistake there.
How you doing?
Good.
Gosh, I got something I can't wait to share with you this morning.
Oh, nice.
I can't wait to share this with you. But first, let me tell you what we're doing this morning.
Okay.
7:35. I can't wait to share with you what I'm doing.
Oh, nice. What are we doing? What did you come up with?
Well, normally on a week, on Monday through Thursday at 7:35, I try to bring something political. We've been having Donald Trump in the dialogue a lot lately.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to avoid him, but he's fun to talk about.
Sure he is.
But I don't want to talk about him until 10:05.
Okay.
So let me tell you what we're doing at 7:35 instead. In other words, I moved the political Donald Trump thing to 10:05.
Okay.
So if you want to hear us talk about that, tune in at that time. I got something more interesting than Donald Trump.
Oh, nice. I love that.
More interesting. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of weird things in this world, a lot of ghost towns, and I don't mean that they were ghosts. I mean, an abandoned town. That's what I mean by that. Anyway, have you ever heard of the Koreshan, Koreshan, Koreshan State Historic Site in Estero?
No, I haven't. I don't even know where Estero is.
Estero is down on the west coast of Florida, just about Sanibel Island area.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. Not too, just. I guess you could say that's the outskirts of the Everglades.
We must have been past the sign then, because we've driven down there, so we must have seen the sign that says Estero.
Could be. There was a guy named Dr. Teed. Cyrus Reed Teed. Probably the most unusual pioneer in Florida history.
Okay.
He brought people to Estero, followers of his, in 1894 to build the New Jerusalem. There's an interesting book coming out in October. The book is called The Allure of Immortality.
Oh, okay.
An American Cult, a Florida Swamp, and a Renegade Prophet.
Oh, I like this title.
And so I believe it comes out in October. And when the book comes out, and right now it's being published by the University Press of Florida. I don't know if that means the University of Florida Press. I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, they switched their names around.
Okay, so but I'm not sure. But anyway, so I want to tell you about this guy. He brought people, and so there's like a ghost town left there, and they made it into a state park.
Oh, how wonderful!
Koreshan, we have an annual pass.
I know we do. This sounds like a really cool adventure day trip.
Anyway, so there are still some people who are actually followers of his. This is an interesting thing. So I'm kind of interested in a way. It's my thing of interest for the day. It's like tomorrow. Okay, I'm done with that one. I'll be interested in something.
Yeah.
I'm very fickle when it comes to things I'm interested in.
Well, we always move forward, though. We never repeat things.
Well, we do sometimes, especially on National Repeat Day. Remember that day?
That's right.
Remember that day?
I remember that day.
All right, so anyway, I know it's a fun thing. I know it's not a political thing, but it is a fascinating thing. 1870. We'll talk about that at 7:35. Sounds fun.
It sounds like
there's some other things in the news too, but that's what I want to. That's my centerpiece. I like to call it the centerpiece of the segment.
Yeah.
There's other stuff too. 8:35. That's when we turn off the fun. We turn off the silly. We turn off our opinions, and we simply read the news. We take 25 minutes to do that, and we usually get between 20 and 25 stories in. If you've been listening for a while, you're already familiar with what we do, and I would listen if I were you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to spend all day listening to the news. I'll give me my news. And we'll do our best. I mean, we're thinking about you as we pick these stories out. We're thinking, what do these people really want? So we have a mixed bag of political, local, national, international stuff that might affect you in some way or other. And then once in a while, a story that might get you to giggle. I just realized I need to print that up.
Oh, okay.
I don't have my news bites printed up. I knew I forgot to do something this morning.
Okay.
All right. I still have them in the computer. I'll find a time to do it.
Yeah.
9:05, we have the guys from Prestige Food Trucks coming into the studio.
Yep.
This is a pretty fascinating idea. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you get a truck, you make food in the truck, and you drive to places where there are people.
Yeah.
I guess if you lived in a bigger city than Ocala, you could just drive around the streets and park. But I think around here, and I'll have to ask them this if I'm even right about this, you can go to like an event, like a concert or like a Light Up Ocala kind of an event,
right,
or an event where there will be lots of people. You open up your shop and there you are. You're selling hamburgers or whatever it is,
Right. Exactly. It's fascinating.
So today, it's not hamburgers, it's Latin cuisine. Alicia Hurtado is coming on, and she has a truck. We've got a picture of the truck that we'll show you on the stream that we do, the video stream.
Facebook, yeah.
Oh, you already put it on Facebook?
Too.
Okay, so you can already see it. So she'll be in the studio talking about her Latin cuisine truck. I bet that smells good.
Yeah.
Boy, what was that place we went to for Alex's birthday? What's that called?
Oh, Latinos y Mas.
Latinas y Mas.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
That is what I had there was really good.
Yeah, me
let's
too.
give him a free plug. But
it's delicious.
Mark Robert Di Benedetto is also coming on with the Food Truck Talks. He is the president of Big Country Entertainment. And he is one of those places you might want to bring your truck. He's not a place, but he makes the events happen where you could bring your truck. And then Jeremy Adams, I believe, on the phone.
Yes,
correct.
He's supposed to be this week.
Is he the guy I spoke to last week?
No, that was his assistant.
Oh, this is a different guy. So he's the owner.
This is the head guy, Jeremy Adams. We spoke to his right hand man last week.
So in other words, they make trucks, or they customize trucks so that you can make them into a business.
Yeah, for any kind of business.
It is. It's an infomercial, but it's a fun infomercial. I mean, just for those who are wondering, why we're doing this. Well, because it's how we pay the bills. Exactly. But it's a fun conversation. I mean, you think about it. If you've ever wanted to have a business of your own, I don't know what it costs. I wonder if they'll tell us.
Yeah.
I mean, what does it cost? I mean, what are the strings that are attached to it? Like the rules, the licenses you need, and all that.
Yeah. Well, that's where Mark comes in, because if you want to put your truck at an event, he already knows what kind of inspections you need, what kind of licenses you need, and stuff. So that's his role.
They'll all be here.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, we might not think of all the questions you want to have answers to. So be sure to call in. If you know somebody looking for their own business in the truck, that's kind of a cool idea. Anyway, I'm carrying on too much about it.
And if you go to Facebook, all their websites are on there. So just click on the Facebook thing on their website, and you'll find out.
And by the way, somebody should give you an award of some sort. You really keep that Facebook going good. You get so many compliments about it. And the radio station does.
Yes,
of course, you represent the radio station.
WOCA. We're a team.
Let's see. I know. I love the fact that you do that. But the truth is, you should have something hang on your wall that says, "Gosh, look at the great job you did." So,
I do. When Chelsea comes down, she colors me a picture, and I
that's
hang it
right.
on the
That's right.
bulletin
That's
board.
right.
So that's where my heart is.
Susanna Marin is coming on at 9:35. She is an author we've had before. But last time we had her on, she wasn't called Susanna Marin. She was called Suzanne Shapiro Barash.
Right.
And she writes books that are nonfiction. But as the pen name Susanna Marin, she is a novelist. And she's written a book called Between the Tides. So we will chat with her about her career, her books, and, of course, this specific book, Between the Tides. Let's see. 10:05. That's when we do the Donald Trump thing. Donald Trump. There's an article on Donald Trump giving lots of information about him flip-flopping. Now, if you're not a Donald Trump fan, you will say he's flip-flopping. If you are a Donald Trump fan, then you will say he's not flip-flopping. He changed his mind, and for the better. He has evolved, in other words. So call it flip-flopping, call it evolving. We'll tell you the differences from yesterday's Donald Trump to today's Donald Trump. How about that?
Well, he must have heard the show yesterday and heard you tell him.
Yeah, right.
Larry makes some good points here.
That Larry is making some good points. That Larry making some good points down there in that little Cali, Florida.
He does the work at 10 men.
He does the work at 10 men. That Larry been working very hard. Why does Donald Trump talk like that? John Fuller at 10:35. He's our attorney, and then Anthony James wrapping up the morning in the 11 o'clock hour. Also, Fun with Joe today. It's July. I have July history, a July history quiz,
nice.
And with Galen Unold, how to tell when she's mad at you. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Sal Giangrasso. Police dashboard video shows a Texas state trooper threatening a woman with his stun gun 3 days before she was found hanging in a jail cell. Sandra Bland's death is now being investigated as a homicide.
We've asked the district attorney that as he presents his case to the grand jury, that grand jury be ethnically diverse. So no one can turn around and say that the grand jury making whatever decision it makes is how shall I say it, discriminating.
Texas State Senator Royce West. Appearing on Jon Stewart's The Daily Show, President Obama promoted the proposed international nuclear deal with Iran.
Yeah, we put those sanctions in and methodically built pressure on Iran over the course of 4 or 5 years to get them to the table to then negotiate.
He also spoke of his achievements on health care, foreign policy, and more. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto. Shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Hi, Danny Warfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
If you want to avoid getting ripped off and put more money in your pocket, then join me, Clark Howard, every weeknight at 6, right here on WOCA, The Source.
We are The Source, WOCA.
Prestige Food Trucks, the world's leading food truck manufacturer, specializing for the startup vendor all the way up to restaurant chains, is a proud sponsor of Food Truck Talks, the weekly show heard every Wednesday at 9 a.m. on The Source, WOCA News Talk, that brings you the inside scoop, ladle, spatula, spoon, fork, and plate from inside of the custom food trucks you see in and around town. Find what makes each food truck unique in its own way, from the food they serve to how it's prepared in their custom manufactured truck. Food Truck Talks, Wednesdays at 9 a.m., sponsored by Prestige Food Trucks.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
All right, 24 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning. 76 degrees here at the Paddock Mall. Let's see. Right now, we've got a 60% chance of rain. Partly cloudy. Otherwise, most of that rain, probably all that rain in the afternoon. Highs today only around 90. Not too bad, huh?
Oh, okay. No,
where are you?
Pretty good.
There you are.
I'm here. Right next door.
All right. See, before we talk to you about, let's see, Dr. Cyrus Reed Teed.
Okay.
This is history here in Florida. This guy was one of those prophets, self-proclaimed prophets. Tried to build the New Jerusalem down in South Florida. Interesting stuff, huh? So let me put that aside for a second because it's a state park now, and you can visit it. It's like a ghost town. It's kind of cool.
I think that would be cool. It sounds like a photo or a video.
Definitely.
Like Notables.
Definitely a story.
Ghost town side.
What else was in the news? There was this. Oh gosh, did you see this story? The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating a viral internet video showing a homemade drone firing a handgun in the Connecticut countryside. In other words, this flying device is shooting a gun.
Oh my. Oh my.
A remote control flying drone shooting a gun. The 14-second video called Flying Gun, I guess you can go on YouTube and look it up, which has been watched nearly 2 million times. That was when I got the story at 7:17 yesterday evening, which means it's already 12 hours since then, so it's probably had another couple million. But anyway, the 14-second video shows a homemade multi-rotor hovering device flying off of the ground, then buzzing furiously and firing a semi-automatic handgun 4 times at an unseen target.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary stuff.
Oh my gosh. Huge scary stuff.
That is scary stuff. It was posted on YouTube July 10th. The device was created by 18-year-old Austin Hogwout, a university mechanical engineering student from Clinton, Connecticut.
Oh my gosh. 18.
The FAA will investigate the operation of an unmanned aircraft system in a Connecticut park to determine if any federal aviation regulations were violated. The FAA will work with its law enforcement partners to determine if there were any violations of criminal statutes. The 18-year-old's father, Brett Hogwout, denied that his son built the drone.
Gosh. Well, the U.S. makes drones with weapons and kills people overseas, so he must have been inspired.
The proper name for this is a radio-controlled quadcopter.
Yeah, they
Oh, gosh. Listen to what the father is saying. The father is saying it's not a drone. It's a radio-controlled quadcopter.
that they sell at Barnes & Noble. We've seen them there. Jeez.
Not with a gun on him, Robin.
No, not with a gun.
I just get a kick out of the fact that the father's denying his son built a drone.
I know.
Simply because they're calling it something different than what he wants to call it.
Exactly, but it has a gun. It kills people.
Wow.
Gee, big difference here.
Oh, my goodness. Peter Sachs, an advocate for the safe and responsible use of drones in civilian life, criticized the venture and insisted that the device was a drone in every sense of the word. Whatever.
Well,
whatever. How does this argument boil down to about what it's being called?
Yeah, exactly. That's not the purpose of what it's called.
Do we have a phone call? Good morning, you're on the air. I thought I hit it. Let me do it again. Good morning, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Hey, Hugh.
Hey, you know what, these drones, I'm telling you, this is where the terrorists are going to make a big move here in the future. They're going to be able to not put guns on them, but they're going to put bombs on them. They're going to take down aircraft. They're going to take down buildings and sporting events and anything else. It's just something that's really going to be a big thing in our future. Not so much now already, but it's becoming. But just I really think in the future it's really going to be a big threat.
Yeah, tomorrow's the future. It could be as early. I mean, if this guy's doing it in Connecticut already.
Yeah.
You know, he's an engineering student, but you know.
Hey, can I say something to Robin real quick?
Go ahead, Robin. Hugh's on the phone.
I was in Cudahy the other day, and she's looking real good up there. I could smell the bacon from the company, and everything looks good except Packard Avenue, which is completely tore up. And from the pictures I've seen, it looks like it's going to be really nice when they get finished. So Cudahy's alive and well up there, and I think they miss you.
Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. Gosh, I can't wait to go back and see the sights and visit Quality Candy. Wow.
Exactly, yeah. You know, and real quickly, downtown Milwaukee is really busting. There are several high-rise structures going up. They're going to build a new arena for the Milwaukee Bucks basketball team, and it's really there's so much going on up there. It's unbelievable. But I need to come back because, you know, they never seen a 90-degree day in a year and a half up there.
Gosh. Well, you're really warming my heart, Hugh. Thank you so much. Wow. That's not. I love that.
I just wanted to tell you that Cudahy's looking really good.
Oh, thanks, Hugh. That makes me smile. Gosh, that's wonderful.
Thank you, Hugh.
We need a trip.
So there's a drone firing guns. Did I tell you about this story?
Yeah, right.
Did I tell you about this story about this drone firing guns? This kid in Connecticut built this thing. But the candy factory is still doing good, and they make it bacon or something. I don't know what I just listened to.
Well, with those 3D printers too, I mean, it's really easy to put in the schematics for a gun and for a drone and build it yourself. So I just can't believe the dad thinks it's all prefab. I mean, you know, the son created this drone with a gun.
Sometimes I just turn on the microphone. Just turn it on. And just whatever happens, why do I plan everything?
We tried it that day, and we had no calls. Me and Galen. Remember?
All right. And before I tell you about this place down in Estero, which is a very cool story, it might not be any bacon, but there probably is bacon, actually. There's a ribbon cutting today, this afternoon at 4:30. It's at the BG Sun Plaza Motel. BG stands for Bobby Genovese because he's like Donald Trump. He doesn't put his name, he puts his initials on everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a rich guy, and he bought a motel. And his pretty lady friend decorated it sounds like. And
yes, she did.
Sounds like it's going to be a wonderful place to go. It's got retro decor, premier boutique accommodations. Not sure what that means, but it sounds like they've done a good job. Looks nice from the outside.
It does. Looks very nice.
Looks really nice. It's the kind of motel I used to like when I was a younger guy. I was going to say a kid, but not just when I was a kid, but when I was it's been a long time since I was a kid. 40 years old is not a kid. But anyway, it looks like the kind of motel I would like to stop in on the road trips I took. BG Sun Plaza Motel is at 5461 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Their ribbon cutting is at 4:30 today. Go help them celebrate the opening of their new little motel, which it's been there for a long time. It's just, it wasn't called BG Sun Plaza. I think it was called Sun Plaza, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So they kept the old name, just add Bobby's initials, and voila.
There it is.
Something new in the works. Mary's Bridal Couture and Fine Formals is also having a ribbon cutting. Theirs is tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. and they're celebrating 40 years in business, and they're right on Silver Springs Boulevard across from Wolfie's at 2142 East Silver Springs Boulevard, okay? Those two things. All right, let me tell you about this place now. This is down in Estero. I don't have much time before the break, so I'll just get started, and then we'll take the break, and I'll continue. Throughout Florida's history, we have had lots of pioneers here. Cyrus Reed Teed is one of them. Perhaps the most unusual one of them. Oh, no. All right. Anyway, I'll tell you more when we come back. There's like a ghost town down in Estero that he started. It became a state historic site, and I'll tell you everything I know about it when we come back. Deal?
Deal.
Now, where was the bacon smelling actually coming from? Where was that?
Patrick Cudahy.
Oh.
Packing plant.
Where they kill pigs?
Yeah.
They kill pigs and apparently cook them.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, times of clouds and sunshine. There'll be a thunderstorm or two around this afternoon and this evening. Our high today 90 to 94, then partly cloudy later tonight, 74 to 78. For tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sun with a couple of afternoon and evening thunderstorms in the area, the high 90 to 94. On Friday, more clouds and sun with a couple of thunderstorms in the afternoon, high 87 to 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, and when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then, I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
Hi, this is Brad. I want to take a moment to talk about a serious issue. In the next 5 years, the aviation industry is projected to have a shortage of commercial pilots. Now is the time to start training. Ocala Flying Club has started a scholarship for the youth of Marion County ages 17 to 24. The club will donate up to $4,000 towards a pilot's license. This will help get the student on their way to obtaining their commercial pilot license. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, or if you know someone that would be, please contact Ocala Aviation Services, 861-7484.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice looking Wednesday morning. Hope you're doing well. 76 degrees here at the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too can get a bite to eat. All right. I saved my political chat this morning until, what I say, 10:05 I was going to do that? Okay.
Yep.
So right now we're talking about this place down in Estero. Let me not waste any more time.
Okay.
This is in Estero. Estero is down near Sanibel Island. Sanibel Island, if you don't know, is on the west coast of Florida, down just about to where the Alligator Alley part of I-75 is.
Mm-hmm.
I-75 is a north-south road, of course, all the way from where Michigan down to there.
Yeah.
But at that point, I-75 becomes an east-west road. It crosses the state.
Yeah, very interesting.
It's a really cool ride, too, right across the Everglades. In 1870, Dr. Cyrus Reed Teed claimed to have discovered that the Earth was a hollow sphere with all life contained inside of it.
Gosh.
Anyway, so he had some followers. Koreshan Park is where this is. I don't know where the word Koreshan comes from. Koreshan. He was probably the most unusual of the pioneers, bringing followers to Estero in 1894 to build the New Jerusalem for his new faith, which was called Koreshanity.
Okay.
Koreshanity. The colony, known as the Koreshan Unity, believed that the entire universe existed within a giant hollow sphere. The colony began fading after Teed died in 1908. And in 1961, the last 4 members deeded the land to the state.
Oh, wow.
What remains of their once vibrant community are 11 beautifully maintained historic structures, 11 of them.
Really? And they're beautifully maintained.
That date from 1882 to 1920, and the grounds around them, landscaped grounds, including unique ornamental exotic vegetation from throughout the world, still there right now.
Wow, I would love to see that.
Today, visitors can fish, picnic, boat, and hike where Teed's visionaries once lived and created their own utopia.
Because it's a state park.
It's a state park, then,
Nice.
yes. Actually, a state historic site. I think it's the same thing, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's on the state park website. That's how I found it.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's in Estero. You take exit, just if you want to know how to get there. Where's my exit thing? Exit 123 off of I-75. It's called Corkscrew Road.
Okay.
I-75. Okay.
Fitting.
But there's a book coming out, and this is kind of what drew my attention to this. The book is called The Allure of Immortality. And there's a couple of different websites about it. This one says, I wanted to make folks aware of a new book coming out in October. The book is entitled The Allure of Immortality, an American cult, a Florida swamp, and a renegade prophet. It's written by FGCU, Florida Gulf Coast University, journalism professor Lynn Milner. This is the most thorough and comprehensive look at Cyrus Teed and the Koreshans. Koreshans.
I wonder if she's a descendant.
It's like the Kardashians.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It says here there are so many quack sites and false information about Teed and the Unity. This is an honest and refreshing look. You can read an excerpt from the book by going to the University Press of Florida. In this, let's see, there's a post I want to read to you. In 1865, the 4th child in the census reading was Charles Jackson Teed. He was born July 3rd, 1843 in Moravia, New York. It says, we don't know what Charles thought about his brother Cyrus and his activities as Koresh. Wasn't there another Koresh? Who was the other Koresh that I'm thinking of?
I can't recall.
Charles did leave us some of his own history, thanks mostly to his younger sister, Emma Teed Norton, who went on to follow her brother Cyrus. Charles was living at home, as you see in the June 1865 New York Census record that was posted on the site. I can't show it to you, obviously. This was just before he enlisted in the Union Army on August 15th, 1862.
Oh, my gosh.
Serving in the 144th New York Infantry as a private. And they show his enlistment records as well. Their firstborn child was a girl named Ella. She died sometime before 1880. They had 2 other known children, Sarah, born in 1877, and Marvin, born in 1886. Charlie, as he was apparently known, died in February of 1887. His distraught widow wrote a letter to her sister-in-law, Emma Teed Norton, Charlie's and Cyrus's sister, and they've got that on display at the park, or at the historical site.
Oh, my gosh. All that preservation, that is so grand. I love that.
Hold on, let me go to the phone. Good morning, you're on the air.
I think the other Koresh that you're speaking about is David Koresh of the Branch Davidians, the people that were killed in Waco when the government stormed their compound.
That's right. Is there a connection somehow? Like, was this guy following him?
You know, that was a long time ago, but I know the Branch Davidians, I think they were connected somehow with this cult that, you know, started in the 1800s. But Larry, my memory on it's a little hazy, but I think there was a connection, and his name was David Koresh.
Yeah. Was that his real name, or that's what he changed it to?
Larry, you got me on that one. I'm just working from memory here, and I'm an old man. I don't remember as good as I used to.
All right. Thank you, Pete. That's good stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it. And as soon as he said David, I knew right away what he meant. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I mean, long story short, I'm not going to give you any detailed information on this, except for the fact that it exists. It's considered on, TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor.com says it's possibly Florida's only ghost town. There are a couple of abandoned sites in Florida that are just sites, but this one has, how many buildings did I say? 11 buildings on it?
11 buildings, you said, that are really kept up.
Let's see. This month, last month, the month of June, was the birthday of Jesse Sears Teed, the father of Cyrus. But instead of featuring those known Koreshans, they highlighted some of the lesser-known members of the Unity. So there's a whole following still to this thing.
Wow. Isn't that fascinating stuff?
So there was a Unity orchestra, apparently, that was also part of this church or this cult. It says here, a claim to fame came in 1906, shortly after the arrival of Jesse Sears Teed, when he took part in a fight in Fort Myers when Dr. Teed was struck by Sheriff Sanchez and arrested, according to historian Elliot Mackle, writing in Florida Historical Quarterly. This is what he wrote. A crowd quickly gathered around the four men. The train had by that time arrived, and the Baltimore party, escorted by the mayor of Estero and by a young Koreshan named Richard Jensch, had begun walking toward a hotel in the center of town. Upon meeting the crowd, they recognized Dr. Teed. Jensch sprang forward to defend his Messiah and was followed almost immediately by the three Koreshan boys in his charge.
Oh, my gosh.
They considered him a Messiah.
Yeah.
Jensch struck Sellers and was then himself struck down by blows from the crowd. Claude Ron, trying to separate Sellers and Dr. Teed, was hit in the mouth by a stranger. This is interesting stuff.
It is.
1800 stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
Jensch is better known in the historic site as a member of the Koreshan Orchestra and an active member of the theater troupe. He eventually left the Koreshan Unity and got married to fellow Koreshan Cecile Reed Woodruff, who, according to records, was almost 40 years his senior. She's a cougar.
Of course.
Jensch died April 14th, 1915, just 4 months prior to his wife, who died August of 1915.
Gosh. Well, his name was Reed, too. Cyrus Reed Teed, and had a last name of Reed.
Is this interesting stuff? And anyway,
I've got to delve into this guy further. I've not heard of.
So anyway, if you just Google it, you will find all kinds of information, some of the documents and some of the photographs, and I guess you could plan a day trip or 2-day trip down to the Estero area.
I would think so. I would think that would be a fascinating place to visit.
In May, the website that is dedicated to this fact that this website exists means that these people are still following this stuff.
Yes, of course.
They're waiting for their Messiah to come back.
Yeah. So I wonder how many descendants of the people that were originally there are still here, and that they're still part of it and preserving the legacy. That's fascinating.
Let's see. A member of one of the charter families of the Koreshans, the Andrews family, and in particular Annie Ray Andrews, the daughter of A.W.K. Andrews and Virginia Harmon Andrews. It gives like a genealogy.
It's nice. Don't we need that?
She was born in Binghamton, New York. So I can hear everybody already. Oh, it's just a bunch of Yankees. Bunch of Yankees down in South Florida. The photograph shows.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, how you doing?
Times to that place.
What?
I've been many times down to Koreshan State Park.
What do you know about it?
Well, first of all, there's a little museum there, and you can see a model of the Earth as he saw it, which is like a globe within a globe. Pretty interesting. And I remember they they were a group of people that treated women and men equally too. So women were business people and they traded very well. And I thought also they didn't have sex. They didn't believe in sex at all. So that's why they died out, is what I thought.
Wow.
Going off my time there, but it's a really neat place to go. They have like little paths made of shell, and I don't know. It's just an interesting place to be, especially at night, because there's a lot of bamboo, and when the wind blows, it's kind of creepy there. But yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm pitching a tent.
They didn't believe in sex. You know what happens in a group that doesn't believe in sex? They have sex in the back. They go, they sneak away somewhere.
Or they leave like those two did and got married. I thought that maybe that's what happened. But it's right on the river, the Estero River, and you can kayak there. It's really nice. It goes right out to Estero Bay. So.
Wow, I'm gonna go. Sounds like a cool place. Thank you, Lee.
Yep.
Appreciate that. All right, we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. A terrorist with $7 million on his head has been killed in an air attack.
Hussein al-Fadli was killed on July 8th while traveling in a car near Sarmata, Syria. The Pentagon hasn't elaborated whether al-Fadli was killed by a piloted aircraft or a drone. Al-Fadli was a veteran al-Qaeda leader who was involved in attacks against U.S. Marines in Kuwait, most recently with the Koreshan group, a cadre of al-Qaeda operatives who were sent from Pakistan to Syria to plan attacks on the West.
Fox Radio's Jessica Gallagher. There are planned strikes possible at two of the nation's busiest airports.
More than 1,000 subcontracted workers at LaGuardia and JFK airports could be on the picket line this evening.
Fox Radio's Tanya J. Powers. Workers are demanding better treatment, and the penalty phase starts today in the trial of the Colorado movie theater shooter. Fox News. We report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto. Shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
I thought I told you to call Mike Scott Plumbing to get this leak fixed.
I did call the plumbers. They were just here.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me Mike Scott Plumbing was just here?
Well, not exactly.
Well, then who exactly was here?
You know, the other plumbers. They were having a sale.
Is that why there's duct tape on my toilet?
Wait, I don't see any that duct tape. Well, at least it matches the grout color.
There's a reason we only call Mike Scott Plumbing. They're on time, every time. They don't charge extra for nights, weekends, or holidays. And most importantly, and I need you to pay attention on this part, they actually fix it.
Okay, so you want me to try to fix it?
Yes, I do. By calling Mike Scott Plumbing, like you should have done in the first place.
Yes, dear. What's the number again?
You really should know this by heart. 866-314-4443.
Got it. 866-314-4443. On next week's episode of What Not to Do.
Seriously? A helicopter?
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here.
your mobile Verizon rep. But not just here, I'll deliver the phone to you in your home. While I'm there, I'll only sell you what you need and I'll personalize it to you. Want to have me get you connected? Then call me at 352-528-0020. I even offer unlimited home phone service for just $20 per month. Just call me, your mobile Verizon rep, at 352-528-0020.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, and when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and